What's your setup there? What are you running? How many grains as far as ammo? What's your optics if you've got any? And yeah, I mean, and hearing that you guys are hitting steel hard out to 300 yards with a lever gun on a straight wall, that's impressive. So I'm excited to hear what you guys are running through that thing.
So we are using, so it's the Henry, it's the side gate. I don't think they refer to it as the big boy. I think there's like the stone what they call like the big boy or whatever. But it's just the Henry side gate lever action. It's got like a list shy of a 19-inch barrel on it. It's a 360 Buckhammer, which is a cartridge that was a collaboration between Henry Rifle and Remington, is who originally came up with this round. So I have the Remington Core Lock, which is a soft point bullet for it. So it comes in two different grains, 180 and a 200. I went with the heavier of the two because who I am. And so that one, yeah, it's a 200 grain soft. It's their Core Lock, which is a soft point. It's not a hollow point. It's not a full metal. It's a soft point, which has the exposed lead at the end of the jacket. And what else? I mean, like I said, we get out to. I don't know if I would use that and actually try to harvest an animal at 300 yards, because I don't think it's going to have the same terminal ballistics. Like the terminal ballistics isn't there for that, but it definitely, about 250 and in is definitely the sweet spot for that. Um,
So
we
speaking
have
of terminal ballistics, when you get I guess not so much terminal ballistics, but when you are hitting the steel at 300 yards, what's your holdover on that? What's that looking like?
it's a little over 20 inches, I think, is what the holdover is at that distance.
Yeah.
You've got, so that rifle, we have a Vortex Crossfire one by four on that one. Sorry, my
Okay.
dog is looking through here. Lay down, you big dope. Anyways, so yeah, it's a one by four Crossfire. It's got the illuminated red dot in it. I really like that for that type of rifle, that the little red dot. We can zoom it out. We can zoom in if we want to, but obviously, I like the low powered magnification for, up and close for, snap shooting. But if we need to dial it in for those little bit distant shots and get a nice sight picture, we can do that. So, um, but that was pretty much one power the entire time.
Oh, for sure.
At 25 yards. At 25 yards,
Yeah.
it's pretty much the one power the entire time.
Well, and it's a good thing you have that one power. You'd be like trying to poke your head around the side of the scope and try and put it back to,
Yeah.
regain your sight picture, pull away and line back up. But so it's forward thinking on your part.
Yeah, I mean, it comes with some experience, because I run a one by a low powered variable optic on my AR. So, for like classes and stuff. So they kind of learn that when you start getting that heavy magnification, like it is really hard to find targets in that, especially if a closer target, a lot of people run into issues with that. They misidentify or shoot the wrong target because they can't properly identify it with all that magnification. So it's nice to have that lower powered. But anyways, uh, yeah, that was about it. I had to put a cheek riser on that to get a good cheek weld on with the Henry, because the Henry's kind of set up for for the iron sights, which sit pretty low. So the comb of that stock is pretty low. It does set up very high. So we put a cheek riser on it, and it's a leather. It also doubles as a cartridge holder, so it's leather, and it sticks up probably about that high off of it. It's a pretty high cheek riser, and
Okay.
it helps tremendously with getting a consistent cheek weld and stuff with that. So, but yeah, and that's pretty much about it. Like, there's not a whole lot. I mean, it's a lever action. It's a lever action Henry. Not a whole lot of bells and whistles. I think this year, I think I'm gonna switch this over to the hammered down ammo from Federal, because it looks like the way that between how they design their cartridge and also the powder mixture they're using, looks like they're getting a little bit better velocities off of a lever action style rifle versus some of the others, which is whatever.